Hi, my name is Rachel. I am 31 years old, and it is the morning of my bilateral mastectomy. I wanted to come on really fast this morning. My surgery is in about 3 hours. I have to be in the hospital in an hour, but I decided that I wanted to do these videos because they really helped me when I was going through my research process and trying to figure out what to do and what surgeries to do and what I needed for the surgery and how to prepare for it physically and emotionally. I'm getting the surgery prophylactically. I am a BRCA2 carrier, which means that of the two breast cancer genes that are there, BRCA1 and BRCA2, the BRCA2 gene that helps fight cancer doesn't work in me as well. And so when they say that you have two genes for each gene chromosome. I don't know the specifics of it, but you're given two, and environmental, over time kind of wear down one, and you always have a backup. And I don't have that backup. So as the cells kind of grow in my body, I don't have anything to fight them. So my risks of getting breast cancer are somewhere between like 65 and 87%, which to me is an extremely high percentage. I also have about a 27% chance of ovarian cancer, which is pretty concerning to me, but my doctors have told me that I'm able to wait a couple more years before having my ovaries removed. I do want to have children, and that's really important to me, so I'm getting the screenings done now, even though they're not great. Giving that a shot and hoping that I'm able to hold off a little bit on that. For my surgery, it is bilateral, so it's both breasts, and I'm getting a Latissimis Dorsi Flap, which I didn't really find a lot of videos on, so that's also why I wanted to do this. The Latissimis Dorsi Flap means that they're going to be taking parts of my Latissimis Dorsi muscle, which is in the back here, and then they take part of that muscle and they kind of run it underneath your body and form the breast from there. And then they're going to be putting in a tissue expander behind my pectoral muscle and letting that kind of sit for a couple months. And then once everything is healed, they exchange it for an implant. So I'll go back in sometime around September, October to get my exchange, which I hear is a super easy surgery, especially compared to this one. My mom has breast cancer. She is currently going through radiation. She had chemo and a lumpectomy. And seeing what she's gone through really made my decision pretty easy. I just would never want to go through that, and this just takes away the worry. I am getting nipple sparing, so I thought my surgeons thought I was a really good candidate for that. There's a lot of risks with blood flow, and it could fail, but I thought it was at least worth it for me. I'm still young, and wanted to try to keep them, even though from what I've seen, you can make your own. The surgeons can create them and tattoo them, and they look amazing. So if something goes wrong, I feel like that wouldn't be a terrible second option. I think that's it for now. I don't know. It's a little hard for me to be doing it this morning. My eyes are pretty swollen. I had a rough night. It's emotional, very emotional. I wasn't really prepared for the ups and downs of that, and it was just the last couple days. I was really strong. I've known since January that I was BRCA positive, and made my decision very quickly to have the surgery. So it was 4 months coming, and I stayed really strong. I'm confident in my decision. My family and friends could not have been more wonderful and supportive and making me feel very strong, like I'm making the right decision, which I think I am. But the last couple of days have been pretty hard on me. Cry pretty easily, drop of a hat, even if it's not something that's a big deal. Just my emotions are kind of out of whack right now. So last night was a really hard night for me. But I feel really prepared. Watching these videos and going online really helped me. And because this is prophylactic, meaning kind of preventative, there's a really great Facebook page that I found that was so wonderful and so supportive, and I really recommend that if you can find that, because the women on there are so helpful and wonderful, and it's a little sisterhood, and it's really wonderful resource. The 3 a.m. panic questions, or the emotional, or the funny, I mean, it really covered it all. So I think that's all for now. I'm really hoping to keep up with this and be able to video after and show the process, because like I said, it really helped me a lot. I know that I'm going to be a little out of it for the first couple days. They say you're pretty doped up on drugs, and I don't know how I'm going to react to that, because I've never really had too many major surgeries or medical anything. Very healthy, which is also why this might be kind of harder for me. And also it's interesting to know that my mom, who has the breast cancer, who had gotten tested, is BRCA negative. She still told me that I should get tested, and they still thought that I should be tested when I went for my genetic counseling. But my gene came from my father's side. I believe it probably came from my grandmother. And that kind of threw us all off, because once my mom was negative and she had the cancer, we thought that it would be clear, and it wasn't. And there's that 50-50 chance, and I got it, and my sister did not. So it's just me, but my dad has it, and I made him get checked just as my reassurance, because they won't do the test again. You know, it's important, if you're not sure, to go and just talk to somebody and see whether or not this is an option for you, you know, to get the testing done, just to find out, so that you know, because I think it's up until the age of 70 are my risks of getting the breast cancer, and to me, 87% is just really too high for me to mess around with, even 60%, even 50%, you know, because 50-50 chance of me getting the gene, and I got it, so odds were not in my favor. And seeing what my mom went through, there's not any way that I would want to go through that. So I'm young, and I love my surgeons, and I'm hoping to have a really good results. And I'll be back with some more information and my follow-up, and you know, hopefully I can help somebody like somebody helped me. So now I really have to go, because I have 15 minutes to dry my hair and finish getting ready, and head over to the hospital. So if you're out there and you're going through this, I wish you luck, and I will come back and let you know how everything went and anything that I can help you with. Okay, bye.